The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. When angry, count to 10 before you speak. If very angry, count to 100. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask, act. Action will delineate and define you. The care of human life and happiness, and not their destruction, is the first and only object of good government. Rightful liberty is unobstructed. Action according to our will within limits drawn around us by the equal rights of others. I do not add within the limits of the law because law is often, but the tyrants will, and always so, when it violates the rights of the individual. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. Walking is the best possible exercise. Habituate yourself to walk very far. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Never spend your money before you have earned it. Experience hath shewn that even under the best forms of government, those entrusted with power have in time and by slow operations perverted it into tyranny. Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending to much liberty and those attending to small a degree of it. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. The boisterous sea of liberty is never without a wave. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only sure reliance for the preservation of our liberty. I sincerely believe that banking establishments are more dangerous than standing armies. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. The Republican is the only form of government which is not eternally at open or secret war with the rights of mankind. Merchants have no country. The mere spot they stand on does not constitute so strong an attachment as that from which they draw their gains. Don't talk about what you have done or what you are going to do. He who knows nothing is closer to the truth than he whose mind is filled with falsehoods and errors. Our greatest happiness does not depend on the condition of life in which chance has placed us, but is always the result of a good conscience, good health, occupation, and freedom in all just pursuits. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. The most successful war seldom pays for its losses, but friendship is precious, not only in the shade, but in the sunshine of life, and thanks to a benevolent arrangement, the greater part of life is sunshine. I believe that every human mind feels pleasure in doing good to another. He who knows best knows how little he knows. That government is the strongest, of which every man feels himself a part, where the press is free and every man able to read. All is safe. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of the society but the people themselves, and if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome discretion, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their discretion. The earth belongs to the living, not to the dead. Errors of opinion may be tolerated, where reason is left free to combat it. Every citizen should be a soldier. This was the case with the Greeks and Romans, and must be that of every free state. It is our duty still to endeavor to avoid war, but if it shall actually take place, no matter by whom brought on, we must defend ourselves. If our house be on fire, without inquiring whether it was fired from within or without, we must try to extinguish it. Be polite to all, but intimate with few. I cannot live without books. A coward is much more exposed to quarrels than a man of spirit. History, in general, only informs us of what bad government is. There is not a sprig of grass that shoots uninteresting to me. It is more dangerous that even a guilty person should be punished without the forms of law than that he should escape. Like, share, and subscribe my channel.